Hello Libra. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could also be current. For others of you, this could be a situationship. And for a small portion of you, this could also be someone who you've met. You know there's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of energy. However, no one's really speaking up because of nervousness, fear. My method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. My, oh my. Talk about depressing. Oh my goodness, your person of interest is going through a lot. Now, because of the intensity of these cards, Libra, you are also going through a lot. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are kind of dark energy, a lot of stress, tension, worries, things like that. So we have here first card the strongest, cycles, followed by healing. Then we have sensuality, fear, surrender, crisis, mothering, grief, love, and then we have illness, wellness under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Libra, I can't believe what happened. Whatever has happened between you and I can't get that off my mind. I am literally obsessing over it. It comes and goes in my mind. Like a cycle, it just doesn't stop. The things that I have said, the things that I have done, I cannot take back. But not only is it that part that I'm thinking about, but the effect of it that it's had on us. I'm worried about that now. Constantly I'm thinking about it. I'm obsessing over this situation. For that reason, I have decided to take a step back. I have turned into this hermit, not wanting to talk to anybody, forcing myself into isolation, self-contemplation, self-introspection, detaching myself from the everyday world to regain balance and to understand the point of view better. I have to do this, because if I don't, I will not have clarity. For you, it may be a difficult situation where you don't even know where I am, what I'm doing. There's a lack of communication. I understand that. And that is exactly what is going on. I have taken a step back. I'm in the hermit mode. There's not a lot of people I'm talking to. Hopefully, from this, I'm hoping to gain certain insights as to why I do what I do. Why did I do this to you? Why did I treat you this way? And what can I do to make things better? I say this because I am truly just so attracted to you. You are so very sensual, so gorgeous, so beautiful. Your skin, your eyes, your hair, the scent of your body, I love it. It's hard for me not to obsess over all of that. I feel attracted to you on a whole different level, even on the soul level. But you have this way of teasing me without even knowing. You are someone who can seduce, but you don't even have to try. It just happens. I want to be intimate with you, but I can't. I'm afraid. I'm nervous. At this point in time, because of the things that I have said and done, I feel you deserve better. I am unworthy. There are feelings of unworthiness. Not only that, but so much has happened in my life. I'm nervous, paranoid almost, and fearful of what may come from this connection, what the outcome would be. This paranoia that I have, I'm dreading something. And I sometimes fear and feel that that might just happen. There's a part of me that has truly surrendered itself to you, where I believe that I belong to you and you belong to me. I also feel that in this connection, there is this desire for me to express to you that I have and I am dedicating my mind, my heart, my body to you. Because of this, it may be difficult for you to see because I've detached. And because of fear, I'm keeping my distance. It's difficult for you to see that if you lead, I will follow. But I'm very overwhelmed. So much has happened that my mind is a mess right now. There is self-contemplation, this overwhelming feeling where so much is happening all at once. I have emotional anxiety. I'm feeling that my mind is going in circles. It's just so overwhelmed, I don't know how to sort out my emotions and my feelings. There's frustration, impatience. There's mental anguish that I'm going through. Nobody sees this. Only I see it, only I experience it. Which is why, because of this, I have kept my distance from you. I also feel that in this connection, it overwhelms me the amount of love that you have, that sort of unconditional love. You have this ability of taking care of someone, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. That nurturing side, caring, protecting, loving side of you, it's so strong. And it makes me sad, because how could I have hurt somebody who loved me so much? Now I feel guilt, remorse, regret. My mindset is in this sadness and melancholy. It exists and it's hard for me to release from that. It is very difficult for me to move on. So much has happened. I don't even know how I can talk to you. This fear also makes me grieve. The anxiety that I have. I'm afraid. The biggest thing of all is that I do love you. The biggest thing of all is that I'm in love with you. And this love is pure, it is sacred, it's true. This love is unconditional. And yet my heart is broken. How could I hurt and betray and break such a gentle, soft soul? Why would I have done that? Why the hell did I do that? I don't know what to do. I need to move on. I need to make things right. I also feel that there's certain things that I've been keeping deep down, secrets, trauma, emotional trauma, things that I have gone through, burdens, restrictions, constraints, obstacles that do not allow me to go above the surface of this water. I am bogged down. I'm very much tied down. Me being tied down, I'm unable to release myself from this and be with you the way that you want me to. There are certain things that I just have not told you, certain things that I cannot tell you. A part of me is unable to let go of these circumstances, of these responsibilities. I haven't really shared that with you. But I do love you very deeply. And I do want to make things better. I just don't know how. Libra. That was deep. That was very deep. It was very sad. Your person of interest really is changing on the inside as a person, as a human being. You may not know this because of the distance that they have created, being themselves in a hermit mode. With a crisis card, when we have everything going on all at once, your person of interest is unable to make a decision. And so because of that, everything is just like going all at once in their mind. There is no organization. Nothing is organized. Nothing makes sense. This is one of the issues that this person is facing. How do I fix the situation? It's huge. Libra, tell me your story. What's going on? This is something big. I think this is one of the most serious readings I've done this upload. All right. Let's have a look at something that happened in the past. So, this deck, which I have here, it's the Lover's Path Tarot. I like to have a look at what happened in the past. So we'll go a little bit into the past to see, once upon a time things were very sweet, and then things became a bit sour. So what happened? The first set of cards that we had, sorry guys, the first set of cards that I had, that is a present situation. That's a current status. This is something that happened in the past. So some of you may have been ghosted. This person may have taken you for granted. They may have just stopped talking to you. They may have stopped communicating with you. Or maybe they're breadcrumbing you now. It's very less. For those of you that have gone, for those of you that have gone through that situation, this is something that was going on in their mind at the time. Most likely they did not tell you this. Usually people do not tell you this. So hopefully we'll be able to see what really was going on. Why did this person behave the way that they did? We have here the Queen of Cups and the Four of Arrows. So these I read in the reverse. This entire deck I read in the reverse. Queen of Cups. It talks about, oh wow, okay, overwhelmed by emotions, that needs sorting out. Good Lord, that's exactly what I just said here. When you had the card that talks about being overwhelmed, I was exactly, this is it. This is it. This person was so overwhelmed that they needed time to sort things out. Very overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with what? You're probably wondering, what are they overwhelmed with? They're overwhelmed with emotion. Emotion, love, passion, desire, the feeling of defeat. I've lost everything. What do I do? All of that, it's like it's all in a blender, all together, jammed up, mixing. So it's very difficult. It's like storm, the eye of a storm. I'm seeing here a storm now, like a hurricane type of thing. And yeah, it's going this way. A hurricane type of thing. And this person's literally standing and watching, but their life and all of the aspects in their life, it's just going in a like a cyclone type thing. So let's read the rest of this. Overwhelmed by emotions that need sorting out, the need to take control of these feelings. Take control. So yeah, you're in this cyclone, you're in this hurricane type situation. You do not have control. That is beyond your control, right? This is how this person's feeling now. Disharmonious relationships. Taking for granted beauty, love, intimacy. And also having seductive emotions, but not really expressing them. So this individual really was very overwhelmed in this connection. And they did not know what to do. 4 of Arrows. Okay, 4 of Arrows. Why am I seeing that in my mind's eye right now? Okay, I love the movie Rio. Rio, okay? That fun movie with the birdies. I love that movie. Okay. Part of me is also, I'm very artistic, so I love colors. What I'm seeing right now is there is a song, and I think it might be in the first movie. Or maybe it's the second movie. It's one of the movies, okay? I don't know if it's the first or maybe the second one it was. But there's that poisonous frog. There's the frog, and then there's that big parakeet, the angry bird. They have a song together, and I think it's called Poisonous Love. That is what I'm hearing right now, and I'm literally seeing the animation in my mind's eye right now. So this person feels that this love is so powerful, so concentrated, so potent, that it is almost like poison to them. It's just too much for them to handle. It's overwhelming. Oh my God, that I have to say, guys, that is so much love. Crosswatcher. Put your ducks or get your ducks in a row and start chasing the Libra. Wow, that's a lot of love. That love should not be wasted. That is a lot of love when you think it's so intense that it's not even natural. It's not even normal. But the truth is, it is normal. It is natural because that is what true love is. It's overwhelming, all right. For this person, definitely. 4 of Arrows. 4 of Arrows. All right. We have here healing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Remember, you did. You did have the healing card, didn't you? Right there. So everything right now is being double confirmed. That's really interesting. It's kind of rare when I do those types of readings, but this is a very strong energy coming through. We have healing. And this card talks about healing, introspection, isolation. Same thing, exactly what I said about this card. Need time to heal or rest, peace that was needed after emotional disappointment, and detachment from everyday world to regain balance. And forcing oneself into isolation, into loneliness. Needing a more detached viewpoint of problems. That's exactly the stuff that I said for this card. So here you are. Wow. Yep. Person's overwhelmed. Their heart, their mind is slightly short-circuited. They need some time off. They're overwhelmed. Too much voltage. The spark blew. Or the fuse blew. The fuse blew. There's too much voltage in this connection. That's a good thing. All right. We have here the 8 of Swords. So this is any action, any plan, any tension that this person may have. They want to maybe take towards you. And I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. So we have somebody who is very vibrant, immature, impulsive. And somebody's very passionate. Oh my gosh, what is happening? 9 of Swords. And then we have the 3 of Swords. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody that's stuck in either a third-party situation, or they're stuck in some type of a situation where they are unable to give you the time, energy, and effort that you really, really deserve. And it's hurting them because they do love you. Oh my gosh. Infinitely. I have to say it. Because of the intensity of those cards, this person loves you truly, madly, deeply. Like that song. Like that song. They really do. Here we have 8 of Swords. Your person of interest does feel bound. They feel caught between certain decisions, between certain things. They need to move forward, do something, make a difference, but they're unable to do that. Here they are blindfolded. They can't see anything. They can't hear anything. They're tied. Their arms, hands, legs, feet are tied. They cannot move. They're surrounded by swords, caged. And far in the distance, somebody's watching them like a hawk. So this person is being watched. This person does not have freedom. You remember you earlier had, I think, yes, it was the illness wellness. Yes, I believe it was this deck. The illness wellness card you had earlier. With that card, it talks about restrictions and constraints, the things that just weigh them down. It's not allowing them to be with you the way that you want to. I did say restrictions, constraints. There you are right there. So that's what's going on. This person does not have the freedom. And even if they had the freedom, there's internal struggle and there's external struggle. They may feel internally that they're guilty. I can't let go of this particular situation or this family obligation because it's the wrong thing to do. However, externally, maybe they do want to go out and have fun with you and be with you. Externally, it could also be other people telling them that this is not the right thing. No, 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 don't ever get into that. So we have internal struggle and external struggle, certain things that are coming through that's basically not allowing this person freedom. Now, this person's feisty, okay? They have, I'm getting the heart of a lion, okay? And it doesn't have to be a Leo, but we do have here fire signs. We have the Knight of Wands. So this is an individual, and I'm just going to stop for a second. Many of you ask me, tell me the sign of who you're reading. This is just for you and your person of interest. This is not for you and any specific sign. I don't look at signs in that way. My specialty is to look at feelings and emotions. Okay, so let's move on. I only know a few things about zodiacs, honestly. I'm not into too much detail regarding that. I just use them as an identification purpose because I can't really identify it any other way. But my specialty is to read feelings and emotions of people, what they're thinking, what's on their mind, spying on them. So we have here the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is immature, inexperienced. They have a heck of a lot of passion. However, they do not know how to express it, because the majority of the time their energy is scattered. Scattered means they're not focused on either love or you, but this is a very vibrant, very youthful, impulsive, compulsive side. This is a problem because it also shows up as, here I'm seeing this more of as a player energy. This person has love for you, but the way they approach you may seem as if they're very, I'm getting the word flighty. Okay? They kind of come and go. But the truth is, they are absolutely heartbroken. Okay? They really do love you. They're absolutely heartbroken. And they want to come back into your life passionately, but they're not coming as a king. They're coming here as a knight. This is somebody who is not going to be so blunt, not going to be so frank, not going to be so bold. Then we have here also the Queen of Wands. They feel and they think that you are so utterly irresistible. They cannot resist you. This is why they're so overwhelmed. They find you amazing. And they also feel that in this connection, you are the only one that gets them. You're the only one that truly, truly understands them from the inside. And they want to express themselves to you, but because of the way they're feeling, that fear card, getting that healing done, it's very complicated for them to reach out right now because they feel that they have to go through a process. They have said and done things to you. You did have the grief card before too. Please, Libra, I will read the comments. Please let me know what's happening. Your story is probably, I think, is the only story that's been this ridiculously intense, where there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of heartache, there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of feelings of overwhelmment, but there's also so much love. Let me know what's happening, because now again you have a grief kind of card. Grief-stricken, I think that's what they say. This person here with the 9 of Swords, they wake up in the middle of the night. Palpitations I'm getting. I mean, I'm not getting palpitations, but I'm seeing and hearing the word palpitations. So in the middle of the night, their heart might be racing, so they're having anxiety. Okay? Cross-watcher. Let's calm down now. Okay? Things come, things go. Nothing's going to stay the same forever. Okay? There's no reason to have anxiety like that in the middle of the night. Things take time, and your time will come. So just go with the flow. I know it's hard to do that, but this can't happen. You can't be waking up in the middle of the night. Even you, Libra, you can't be waking up in the middle of the night and having palpitations or having your heart racing, because this is something that's subconscious. This is something that's bothering you behind the scenes. It's always there behind stage. It's always there. Let's not. Because this is all 3D. Things will come, things will go. However, your mind, body, spirit, and your soul, once that's weak, then you become the prime target for negative energies, and then depression, anxiety, a lot of negative energies will start to overtake. Of course, I do have packages for you to get rid of any of that. So if you do feel that you're being bogged down with negative energies, and I do see that here, definitely, a lot of negative energies. Those negative energies tend to latch onto us as little magnets. And it's because of the way that people are feeling in this connection. I don't doubt that your heart is broken. You're broken. You also feel caged. You also feel bound here. I also see that they are having this nighttime anxiety. It could be during the day too. But this is what this card talks about. Waking up in the middle of the night, thinking, oh my God, what have I done? How could I have done this? Feeling that guilt, remorse, regret. Not being able to change, but having that paranoia. Feeling guilty. And fear. Having doubts about oneself. All of this happens all at once to this person. It could be also, Libra, you're dealing with somebody who just has anxiety. They're just that type of a human being. And that's perfectly okay. There's sometimes ways of dealing with that. We should look into that. We should be the support for that person. However, this situation is like times 10 for them, or like times 100. Okay? This is why it's exponentially a little too much for them to handle. It's overwhelming to the point where it's affecting them at home. So we have a lot of feelings and emotions coming through here that are very strong, but these things can break you down as a human. So let's not. Let's be stronger than that. Let's tackle that fear. And you never know till you try. If you don't try, you'll never know what was going to happen. If you live in fear, if you live in doubt, it'll never come through. It'll never come true for you. But if you give it a try, something will happen. You may need to change your method, your approach to this situation. Yourself, Libra, as well as you, Crosswatcher. Wow, this is a very intense reading. Okay, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this one. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. All right, let's see. There you go. Trust. Trust in the divine. Trust in the plan of the divine. Everything is meant to be when it's supposed to be. They are telling you here to take action. Then we also have here, look for a sign. Reconsider. After you look at the sign, reconsider your options. Reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do regarding this situation. Reconsider there's something better. Holy Hannah. Good Lord. Choose a new direction. Yeah, different method. Wait. Okay, guys. The majority of you are going to want to be with this person, and that's perfectly okay. Okay? Now, don't shoot the messenger. I am just giving you the message that Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel are sending to you. Now, I just told you guys to choose a different direction or choose a different method of approach. Here we have that choose a new direction. So, what I'd like to tell you here is the angels see that this person it's not that they're a little too sensitive. They're just, everything in them is heightened. It's like I said, like times 10 or times 100. It's too much. And it is so much that it is very difficult for them to come down to a normal state. And because that coming down might take a very long time, this is what they're saying because of that. They're saying here, trust in the Christ consciousness. This is also the source of the universe. You can believe in the divine, the holy light of God. They are telling here you to take action. Take action towards this person. However, the way you can take those actions is look for a sign, look for signs and synchronicities. Also, look for red flags. Is this person too obsessive? Are they too possessive? Do they lose their, SHIT if all of a sudden you are in a restaurant, you go to the bathroom and you don't come back and they start running after you and they wonder, what are you doing? Are you with somebody in the bathroom? Like there's these scenarios that happen. Okay. Some people have so much anxiety because they're afraid that they're going to lose the other person, that they love them so much that if something happens, somebody's not going to be alive anymore. Right? This is just a general love reading. Obviously, this is not going to, hopefully that'll never happen, but it's not a private reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. But what I do see is that the intensity, there's so much passion in this person that it's almost dangerous. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Not that they may ever hurt you. Maybe they won't. Hopefully, God forbid they ever do. But the intensity is so much, you never know what a person might do. They may snap. They may do something to themselves, to you. They may just be that type of a person. If they feel caged, they may be somebody that may cage you. So this is I've never seen this type of a reading before. And I've never really talked about another individual like this, but because of every single card that has shown up, my goodness, that's all that it comes down to. So they're saying here, do look for a sign. And what I'm seeing is signs and synchronicities, but also look for red flags, certain things that you think have happened in the past that you really ignored. You never saw it that way before because you as well were in love. Go back in time in your mind. Think about those things. Were they red flags? And then reconsider. Reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do regarding this connection, the action that you are going to take in regards to this connection, because there is something better. Reconsider because there's something better coming into your life. Now, there's two things here. Some of you may want to be with this person, and that's perfectly okay. That intensity, that love, that passion, it can be tamed down a bit, and that can be mutual. That's perfectly okay. But for others of you, it might be a little bit too much for you. And even for your person of interest, it might be a little too much. So for those of you that want to be with this person, this is a message for you. Trust in the divine, do take action, but also look at all of the signs around. And when you have that information, reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do, because there is going to be something better than the situation that you are in right now in regards to this person. Choose a different path, choose a different method of approach when it comes to your person of interest. But even if you do, the result here, you will still have to wait. Because they're going through so much, the healing process is going to take some time. So you do have to wait. And then here we have a peaceful resolution, which is good. At the end of the day, it will occur. Now, for those of you that have you think this person's not so great anymore for you, you think they're very controlling, maybe you think they're possessive, hopefully not abusive, but it happens. They're also saying here, still trust, take action, look at signs, look at the red flags, reconsider any actions, any words you were going to take. There's someone better than this person that's going to come to you, but it's only going to happen if you choose a new direction. And if you literally decide to move forward without this person. They're saying here to wait, because eventually there's still going to be a peaceful resolution with this person. Now, it is very complicated and very difficult when you need to leave somebody who is so in love with you, who is so obsessed with you. It almost can become scary, right? So do what you need to do to be safe. Please be mindful that we don't know what other people are always thinking about, and we don't know how other people are going to react. So don't do anything harsh, okay? Take things easy. Be very gentle, be very soft about it, because this person that you're dealing with, they're like on edge, but they're in love, but they're also passionate, but they're also overwhelmed, they're hurting. Everything is going on all at once. They're overwhelmed. So take it slow with that person. Take it slow. And that way you'll be able to tame them. Wow, was this one heck of a reading. Good God. Oh my Lord. Libra, let me know what is happening in this connection. This is so different. Wow. This is a wow reading. All right, guys. I have another channel as well for those of you who are new. It's called Asnointia Audio. It's on YouTube. All of the videos are absolutely free from beginning to end. Feel free to have a look at it. I have negative energy and spiritual connection related videos. And I also have some on relationships and advice. So spiritual connections, it'll show you the type of connection you may have, the type of feelings that you're having. And you know, you're not the only one. You may be somehow connected from a past life. Also, the negative energy one, that'll teach you exactly what these type of things are, how they affect you. And also if you want to get rid of them, which is a good thing to do, I have packages for that, and you can go on my website and have a view. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Please stay safe. And let me know how things go in the comments below. Feel free to even email me your story, because this is a really interesting situation that's going on here. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.